I'm out here troubleshooting a unit, and I found that this soft start kit is preventing the unit from running, so I just removed it. But now I got to wire everything back up to make it work. Let me show you how I approach this. I approach this by reading the wiring diagram, and we're going to walk through this together. A lot of the wires are hooked up, but there's several that are not, such as these two from the condensing fan motor. There's one right here on T2 that's just dangling, and another one that has been cut. And then we've got a red wire from the compressor that has been cut. And then we got a yellow wire coming from the compressor that's not going anywhere. But we do have a black wire coming from the compressor, and that is going to the left side of the shunt side of the contactor. Let's look at that on the diagram. First thing we need to do is identify our compressor, comp, right here. This is our compressor. And you can read the component code over here, comp, compressor. Let's see make sure that black wire that was coming from the compressor is going to the right spot. So if we trace out this black wire, it goes through these other lines. That's not a connection. This is not a connection, not a connection. If there was a dot there, that would be a connection. So this goes over here and it connects to this dot on T1. So that's in the right spot. T1, T1. And if we look here at the contactor, I know that's T1 because there's a line going from T1 to L1. That's the shunt. T2 to L2 is open, normally open. This closes when it gets a 24-volt call. Now we had the red wire come in that we don't know where that goes. So let's start from the compressor where we know the wire is coming from. And if we follow the red wire, and this goes, bam, to T2. See that? That goes right to T2. So let's hook this red wire up to T2. But we need a 10 gauge spade to do that, because I'm not going to rig this up. I'm going to come over here. Where is, right there, 10 gauge. Let's hook this up. Cut back on those wires just a little bit. Make sure that's in there fully. Now let's hook this up to T2. All right, that's hooked on T2. Now we have this red wire coming out, but let's get here's our capacitor. Okay, we've got Herm, 3 connections, fan, 2 connections, and then common. Let's find our capacitor. Here's our capacitor on the diagram. F for fan. We've got the brown wire coming from the fan, and that goes to fan. We also have our purple wire coming from the fan, and that goes to common. So let's hook those up. So I said purple goes to common. And then brown goes to fan. See, we're eliminating wires. Now, we had a yellow from the compressor right here. Let's look at the diagram and see where that goes. Find our compressor. Here's our yellow wire. We trace out our yellow. And that goes to Herm. Herm on the capacitor. Yellow wire. Herm. You can read it right there. And it's the one with 3 prongs if you have these types of capacitors. All right. So that is, we've got 2 wires here that we need to figure out where they go. This one coming from L2. Let's look. Let's look at L2. Let's see what, or T2, I'm sorry. Let's see what comes off of T2. So we've got red. One goes to the common of the capacitor. Another one goes to a start kit, which we don't have, so we can just eliminate that. If we had one, that's how we'd hook it up. And then, of course, the other red is the run wire to the compressor. And that run wire we already hooked up. So here's T2. We're gonna put this on common. This is gonna join our buddy over here from the fan. It's gonna go to the fan common. So this is gonna go to the common terminal block with that purple wire from the fan. And we've got one more wire here. I'm just gonna pull that up because we don't need it. It's not needed for this application. Now we've got everything in there. I can hook up our capacitor or mount our capacitor because we don't leave them dangling. Only hacks do that. And there's a lot of hacks in apartment maintenance, unfortunately. Get that up in there. So we followed the diagram. We hooked everything up. One thing I like to do, especially on older units, is just make sure the lugs are tight. It's got a little bit of a, those ones are good. Now let's power it up, and everything should work because we read the diagram, we double checked everything. So she should fire up if everything's wired correctly. Compressor's on. We're back to cooling. And all we did was read the wiring diagram. And if I want to check my run load amps to the compressor, we can go back to L1 or T1. This is our black wire going to the compressor. Put that on amps. Select for amps. We've got 7. That's a little low, so we probably have other issues going on. It calls for 14, but our capacitor is good. And I'm gonna gauge up and check this unit out. But hopefully that helps some of you understand simple wiring diagrams. If you don't know wiring diagrams, just keep watching videos and keep practicing until it sinks in, until you get it. It's gonna make your life a lot easier. I promise you it will. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name's Dave. See you on the next one.